Hi, I'm Wayne Allyn for RootForAmerica.com. The latest poll numbers are out. Rasmussen, the most accurate poll of the 2016 presidential election by far, has Trump at 48% approval. It's important to note that's just about the exact same place he was at when he was elected as President of the United States. Just under half the country supports him. Since we come out to vote in much higher numbers, conservatives do, and we have an electoral college edge in Midwest battleground states, 48% is all Trump needs to win re-election again. Keep in mind that's after the two worst weeks in the history of modern presidents. That's after 2 weeks of the most biased, vicious, negative media coverage in modern history. That's after the firing of the FBI director. That's after the obstruction of justice accusations. That's after nonstop damaging leaks of his own conversations with world leaders. That's after more accusations of collusion with the Russians. That's after supposedly passing classified information to the Russians. Poor, desperate, delusional liberals. I almost feel sorry for them. Almost. They actually thought for a moment they had Trump right where they wanted him. But Trump left Washington, D.C. behind for the world stage, and he looked great. He looked presidential. He gave a great speech in Saudi Arabia. He visited the Holocaust Memorial in Israel. He became the first president to ever visit the Western Wall in Jerusalem wearing a Jewish kippah yet. And then radical Islamic terrorists struck again, this time in Manchester, England. The barbaric, subhuman ISIS terrorists exploded a nail bomb in a stadium crowded with little girls at an Ariana Grande concert, as you all know. And just like that, 63 million Trump voters were reminded what matters. Were reminded why they voted for Trump. Were reminded why they'll never leave Trump. 63 million of us didn't vote for Trump because he's a saint. He's not. Or a perfect politician. He's not. We don't want him to be like traditional politicians. Trump doesn't play by DC rules. Trump's a wild card, and we like it that way. But after the Manchester terror attack, we've been reminded once again why we must stick by Trump for good. Because he's the only one to keep our children safe at night. Nothing else matters, or at least nothing else is as important as keeping our children safe at night. Everything else is a minor distraction. We don't care if Trump fired the FBI director or why. That's his prerogative. Obama never fired anyone in government because the fix was in. Everyone in government was on Obama's side. We don't care about what liberals claim was Trump's obstruction of justice. It's the same conversation every president has with his FBI chief. Or don't you think Obama leaned on the FBI director to go easy on Hillary? We absolutely know Bill Clinton secretly had a meeting with Attorney General Loretta Lynch on the tarmac in Phoenix, and that was obstruction of justice. Where's that investigation? We don't care about a few friendly calls with Russian officials. The staff of every president-elect makes those same calls. We absolutely know Hillary selling much of America's uranium stock to Russia in return for a few $100 million in donations to the Clinton Foundation was the real Russian scandal. We know Trump didn't pass classified information to Russian officials. First, anything the president speaks about to other world leaders is instantly declassified. Did you know that? That's the law. Secondly, wasn't Hillary the one with the leaked classified information problem? Democrats didn't seem to care about that, and neither did the FBI director. So why do they care now? And didn't Obama hand classified information to the Russians twice? Where were the investigations back then? What matters is that Trump is the only politician who understands the threat radical Islam poses to our nation, our economy, and our children. Trump keeps our children safe at night. Trump understands the wall must be built to protect our southern border from terrorist cells sneaking into America. Democrats actually want the border wide open, future Democrat voters. Trump understands we must give our border agents the power to secure the border. Meanwhile, Democrats want to tie the hands of border agents and use taxpayer money to pay for lawyers for illegal aliens. Insanity. Trump wants to stop foreigners from specific countries that breed terrorism from gaining access to America. He wants extreme vetting so no one gets in to carry out terror attacks like the one just happened a couple weeks ago in Manchester, UK. But unelected liberal judges appointed by Obama care only about the rights of foreigners, illegals, and terrorists. Insanity. Trump wants to stop importing Muslim war zone refugees into America, especially military-age males. Democrats want to double the efforts of Obama to bring more Muslim refugees to our neighborhoods and schools. Ask EU citizens about that. How's that policy working out? Ask Sweden about rape epidemics. Ask Germany about women no longer being safe to walk the streets. Ask about no-go zones. Ask French parents of terror victims at that Paris concert hall. Ask Manchester United Kingdom parents of young girls who never came home from the Ariana Grande concert. Ask honest policemen anywhere in the U about the no-go zones. They'll tell you they exist. One bad refugee is one too many to let into our country. Why would any sane leader take that chance? Trump's our only chance to save America, to keep us from becoming the EU, to keep our children safe at night. Sorry, my desperate, delusional liberal friends. The FBI firing didn't help your cause. The Russia fake news story didn't help your cause. The false obstruction of justice charge didn't help your cause. I hate to break it to you, but none of the 23 million Trump voters are leaving Donald Trump. The latest Rasmussen poll proves that. We're not going anywhere because all the negative Trump news pales next to keeping our children safe at night from the crazy, radical, hateful people that Democrats make it easier to come into the country. We understand it's Trump or it's the end of America. For better or worse, we're sticking with Trump forever. I'm Wayne Allyn for RootForAmerica.com. God bless President Trump and God bless America.